Hello and welcome to the corner. I'm the Frost Gus and joined by my fellow Albert Savages. Not Jack. No, who am I? He has a new name every week.
I would just like to point out to how grateful I am to Frosted Glass, even though I have been unable to visit him in person after several arranged meetings. I am still here, of course, which is to say that Frosted wants me on his show, but not so badly as he wants to meet me in person.
You live closest to him out of all of us, and you've at least met me in person.
I know.
What? Well, I was sick one time, all right?
What?
Oh, sure.
He's like an hour away, tops.
We all believe that.
Hey, look! I'm on this show every week. Well, every week that he actually does one. He's pretty sick. I can attest to that.
Yeah.
In the head.
Yeah. Moonshock.
Hi.
Pterodactyls.
Hello.
And this week's special guest, Camel.
Who did not show up? So in his position is
IR Camel and stuffs.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey,
Of course,
Moonshock.
What the hell do you want?
Maybe not try stepping on people's lines for a fucking change.
Oh.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure you're going to be pulling that shit for years to come.
You damn tootin' there, buddy boy.
Of course, Camel's here. Didn't you hear him?
Can't you see the logo? It's clearly a camel. It says Camel. His name is IR Camel and stuff. How much more camel do you want?
More. Need more camel.
All right. Well,
I'll send you a pack of cigarettes.
There you go.
I'll pass. But
all right. Well, as you guys know, there's been a bit of a management change in Venezuela recently. And
what?
What you mean Trump left?
and that's and of course you know who the biggest victims of that are.
People.
The Jews.
Oh.
Black people.
North Koreans.
Venezuela. Queer lives are not collateral damage.
The Abos. It's the Abos, right?
Yes.
Because Venezuela can't make as much gasoline for them to drink, and because then they'll starve to death by not consuming petroleum products.
It's a possibility.
Okay, just making sure.
That actually made as much sense as any other communist argument.
Damn right.
And Moon, the author's name is Max McCabe.
Oh, this motherfucker. Hold on. Max, what the fuck?
No, not Max. Not Max. What the fuck? Max McCabe.
Max McCabe.
Minuk what?
Yeah.
And I don't think you're going to be surprised by his photo.
Oh my god.
Is it just a picture of Jeffrey Epstein?
Fucking. Okay, I'm gonna say this straight up. This guy is a fucking fag. In every sense of the. Oh my god, I want to punch this guy in the face just by.
We knew that from the article title.
Holy god, that's a big fucking picture. You know what, guys? Guess what? You guys are all gonna enjoy the fuck out of this guy. Hey, what's going on, sailor? Look at me. I've got all sorts of good stuff going on.
Wow, that is a gay man.
Oh my god, look how sexy that guy looks.
Are you sure he's gay? I think he just really likes rainbows and stuff.
Yeah.
Good.
He's a friend of Dorothy.
That is one of the most punchable faces I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, that guy is so gay. He makes other gay men look straight.
There you go. Thank you.
Like Moonshock.
Terry, shut your ass. And everything else too.
Queer liberation extends to all, including Venezuelans.
Oh my god, do I actually have a no, never mind. I was actually thinking maybe I found a picture of this guy where he doesn't look as gay as a fucking. But no, sorry. He's giving Liberace a run for his money.
For decades, the U.S. has treated Venezuela less like a nation of people and more like a chessboard, one where sanctions, covert operations, and regime change rhetoric are deployed with little regard for the human cost.
Wait, are you
It's like
suggesting?
chess.
Yeah, are you suggesting that there's such a thing as like foreign diplomacy and shit?
Ah, no. That cost is often hidden behind abstractions like democracy promotion or national security. But for queer Venezuelans and for LGBTQ plus people in the United States, the consequences are concrete, painful, and ongoing. Alright, how does this hurt gay people in the United States?
Well, I guess because there's all the gay Venezuelans are going to need someone to hook up with, and
Yeah, it's like they took Maduro, and then it was like all the gays were like Obi-Wan when they blew up Alderaan. They just feel disturbance in the Force.
yes,
They're gonna need a shoulder to cry on, and a dick
There
to
you go.
suck.
As a queer community, we should be especially wary when our lives are invoked to justify foreign intervention. History shows that U.S. efforts to topple socialist governments rarely deliver freedom or safety. Instead, they fracture societies, deepen poverty, and push already marginalized people further into precarity. Venezuela is no exception. U.S. sanctions and interventionist policies have weakened Venezuela's economy and public services, contributing to shortages in medicine, food, and basic infrastructure. Now the U.S. has bombed the country and kidnapped its democratically elected president and his wife.
democratically.
Yeah,
It democratically elected in the same way Joe Biden was democratically elected.
yeah. Democratically elected as long as you ignore the votes.
Nobody is democratically elected under socialism or communism. They have the most undemocratic elections in the world.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about because this guy was democratically elected.
Yeah, and so was what's his face in North Korea, Kim Jong Il, Kim Jong Un.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the Democratic Republic of North Korea, people.
It
It's
is.
right
That's
there.
in the name. Yeah.
It's right in the name. And as we know, if it's in the name, that's what it is. Period.
Yeah.
True.
So say
Just
I.
like Antifa.
So say I. Frosted, huge cocked glass. When systems strain, queer people are among the first to suffer. Trans Venezuelans face interrupted access to hormone therapy and HIV medication. Why would they need HIV medication?
I
Mr. Gay.
remember when the gays suffered under when the gays suffered hundreds of years ago when they didn't get their HIV medication. Like
Queer,
this person's acting like it's some sort of great historical injustice. Like the gay people have been prevented from getting their HIV medication for thousands of years.
But I mean, Jared from Subway, he had AIDS and he said it was great.
Yeah. Also, like, HIV could be ended so easily in the first world, at least.
Yeah.
Like, just don't go around fucking everybody and don't share needles, and it's gone.
No, that'd be too easy. You'd be asking too much of them.
Say pretty much.
And also make it a felony to willingly give someone AIDS.
Well, they gotta have
Which
some way to
I would
spread
have,
it.
which I would have thought would have been obvious. Like, hey, if you know you have AIDS and you give it to someone, maybe that should be a crime.
That's just a present. It's a gift.
How anti-libdictia that is for you, Jack.
AIDS was the original Ozempic.
Yes, yes.
Okay, queer youth are pushed back into hostile family situations when housing and employment disappear. Community organizations lose funding and capacity as international banking restrictions choke off resources. None of this advances liberation. What's more, U.S. intervention fuels instability that emboldens reactionary forces. In moments of crisis, scapegoating thrives. Queer people become easy targets for moral panic and political repression. I just like the idea that we took Maduro and all the Venezuelans are like, it was the gays!
Well, it was.
When Washington openly backs opposition figures like Maria Corina Machado, despite their alignment with hard-right neoliberal agendas, it sends a clear message that queer lives are secondary to market interests and geopolitical leverage.
Well, yeah.
But in what situation should queer lives be top of the list?
None.
Hey, you should have some more, self-esteem, man. You deserve rights.
Well, I mean, if only I was a homo, but sorry, not in this case.
The hypocrisy is staggering. U.S. officials often claim to oppose Venezuela's government on human rights grounds, pointing to the authoritarian tendencies of leaders like Nicolas Maduro. Yet those same officials overlook how sanctions themselves constitute a form of collective punishment, one that international experts have repeatedly linked to excess deaths and mass displacement.
Experts whose expertise is, I came up with this out of my own butt.
Human rights cannot be selectively invoked only when they align with regime change goals.
You don't know what human rights are.
And you only invoke them when they align with your goals.
You have the right to vote for Maduro.
Yes.
If you think that human rights are specific to gay people, then you don't know what human rights are.
No. They're specific to trans people. That's why they say trans rights are human rights.
Oh, whatever.
Queer Americans are not spared from this damage either. Endless intervention abroad drains public resources at home, resources that could fund healthcare and housing services. Militarism reinforces a culture that privileges domination over care, punishment over solidarity, eggs over easy. No. That culture does...
Just a little thing. The military actions are within the government's authority under the Constitution. Those other things you mentioned aren't.
Every bullet we fire at a Venezuelan is one less trans cock chopped off.
I thought that was a good thing.
That culture doesn't stop at the border. It shapes domestic policing, surveillance, and the rollback of queer and trans rights here in the United States. Queer liberation has always been internationalist at its core. Our movements from ACT UP to modern trans justice campaigns understand that survival depends on mutual aid, public goods, and collective power, not on market fundamentalism or military coercion. When the U.S. attempts to strangle a socialist country into submission, it attacks precisely the idea that societies can organize around shared responsibility rather than profit. That attack ultimately rebounds on queer people everywhere. The role of queer media is not to launder empire with rainbow language, but to challenge it. Really, because I don't see many empires getting challenged on Bravo or whatever.
Yeah.
Liberty media has a responsibility to ask hard questions. Who benefits from intervention? Who pays the price? Why are queer Venezuelans expected to endure economic and literal warfare so Washington can claim a symbolic victory over socialism?
Can I just point out, why is it that I only ever hear the article being dropped from the word empire in lefty articles? An empire, the empire. Why are they just saying empire?
Because they're referencing the TV show.
Yeah. Just, the guy who got beat up in MAGA country.
Oh, yeah. Juicy Smollett.
That makes more sense now. Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, see, that was another gay American suffering because of what happened in Venezuela.
True.
Yeah.
I for one want to end gay suffrage.
I think we should start with the women's suffrage because there's more women, so we need to solve that problem first.
I agree.
Yeah.
But we should definitely move on to the gays after that.
Yeah. Queer Venezuelans do not need saving by bombs, sanctions, or backroom coups. They need stability, healthcare, economic dignity, and the space to build their own movements on their own terms. Queer Americans should stand in solidarity with that demand, because we understand that liberation cannot be imposed through suffering. If queer lives matter...
If they're not getting any of those things, it's not the U.S.'s fault that their country isn't doing anything for them.
No, it only sucks there because of our sanctions. If queer lives matter, then they matter everywhere. And that means rejecting U.S. interventionism that treats queer bodies at home and abroad as expendable.
I see that we've moved on from saying black bodies. We're now saying queer bodies now.
Yes, they're more important now. Black bodies don't have as much redeeming qualities as gays do.
Yeah,
It's still as creepy, though.
In
who cares
all
about
of
the
these
blacks when
years,
gays are suffering?
in all of these years, we finally progressed from black bodies to queer bodies.
Look, I just think Drowning Pool was right, and we should let them hit the floor.
Let's see. And now we're going to do another short one, since this was a short one.
You hear that, Jack? Another article.
Oh, good.
I don't hate
Well,
racists.
one just wasn't enough.
Yeah.
I don't hate racists. I hate people like me who don't see racism.
Wait, so why can't they just start seeing racism everywhere and then like themselves?
I really wish I could just comment. I agree. I also hate people like you.
Yes.
Another self-hating leftist.
Yeah.
Model minorities can make racism appear invisible. By Jasmine James, who's definitely not a stripper.
Yeah.
Racism makes me angry, but not racists. Why? Because I know the type. White, older, less well-off, but also likely to be wealthy and educated.
So they're
Wait,
either poor or rich. Thanks.
Yeah. It's like the Dave Chappelle joke where he's like, we're looking for a black guy between 4 feet and 6.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
Like the elderly couple that refused to give me and my mother directions to the hospital because we looked like beggars. Was this like, were they like a medieval couple? No, I'm angry that racism can exist, unacknowledged, unseen, by the very people it's targeted at. The mixed or ethnically diverse, who, in contrast, are exclusively well-educated and well-off, living in a bubble of affluence and security. I remember telling my sister, who has a PhD in biomedicine, that I failed to get an internship, partly because I called said paper's racial agenda into question. They'd use the word Black African, which is pejorative in German, to describe was it a German paper? Right. To describe a firefighter in an Instagram post where his race should have been irrelevant. Rather dramatically, I said, I was too black a voice for them. I hope I'm not stepping on anybody's toes. I'm of Indian origin, so not black. So why are you saying you're too black? But was and am talking in solidarity. Oh, okay, so she feels black.
Yes. She identifies as black.
Yeah. She laughed, only claiming that I wasn't black. You just said you're not black.
Yes.
To me, it felt like she laughed it off. But the fact that you're not black? Racism lurks in every field, but I can't help but think the lines are drawn even more tightly in the arts. I was always the first at everything. One of only 2 non-white students in my journalism batch. Batch? And the only pure journalism one at that. What does that mean? The first person with an English name to enter my department as a broadcast intern. The first Indian person at the PR agency I used to work at. There's an art to get by, to make oneself amenable. A way to pass as white when you are not white. It doesn't take a lot of effort, especially not if you love the teams and the work, which I did. You roll with the punches and you start talking the talk, putting in the work and becoming one of them. It's then that you start to forget who you really are. But is she saying that, like, doing her work and being diligent means she's less black now?
Yes.
I guess.
Or less Indian, or whatever she is?
As long as it's not white, it doesn't matter. You're fine. If you're white, that's a problem.
Yeah. Ta-Nehisi Coates, in his reporting on Barack Obama for The Atlantic, used to point out that the former president was an aspirational person, but that he did not necessarily understand what it meant to be part of the hood.
Oh,
He'd grown up with white friends. He had never felt torn between two worlds, having been raised by his American mother and not his Kenyan father.
He knew
Wait.
how to change the batteries in a smoke detector.
No, chirp, chirp.
Wait, what do you mean he wasn't hood enough? He didn't have a father.
Yeah.
I have friends who are white who don't get it. Well, probably because you can't decide if you're black or not. It doesn't matter to me. But when friends who are not white say things like, "Really? That happened to you on the street? In church? I can't imagine it." It starts ticking me off. Rest assured, in my calmer
Really?
moments.
I can't imagine it.
Yeah.
Also, was it on the street or in church? Like, make up your mind on things.
Yes, it is.
Rest assured, in my calmer moments, I'm grateful to think that we do not all have the same skewered worldview. Yet I wonder how we can move forward if the very people racism is targeted at are unable to see the problem anymore. That's... So, there we have it. The ambiguously black are the ones suffering the most.
It's always the way.
Yep. Alright. So now, at the end of our second article, it's time for our first game. And that is Sadlib's Double Prompt Edition. This is where I take 4 headlines from Medium, take out 2 words, and you guys fill in those words in Mad Lib style, and the chat votes on
Wait,
which
so we're
one's
doing
best.
we're doing the first game after 2 articles? God, I hope that doesn't keep up for long.
Yeah. Just gonna. Next week is gonna be 8 articles. Every 2 articles we do 1 game.
Yes. Alright, so, Jack, I need a type of person.
How about tranny?
Alright. Moon, I need a living thing plural.
Faggots.
Yeah.
I took it before Terry could. Sorry, Terry.
No.
Okay, let's quickly just ask, what the hell is a comparative adjective?
Basically one that ends in like bigger, smaller, you know.
Nigger.
Nigger.
Yeah.
Terry, you beat
Yeah.
me on that one.
Like if something is more nig than another thing, then
Yeah,
it is.
I'm nigger than you are.
Oh, I think Tier is the nigger out of everyone here.
Yeah.
Like,
If eventually we all decide on like who is the blackest person in the world, we should call him niggest.
Yes,
Yes.
Terry, I need a type of person possessive.
I mean, we were just talking about it. Let's just go niggers.
Fine. We'll compare and see whose is better.
And apparently, Alexander the Scourge is the nicest.
So there's nigger, the niggest.
Well, no, it doesn't say niggest. It says nigest or nigest maybe.
Oh God.
All right, let's see. Camel. I need a thing plural.
I mean, I'm getting really tempted to kind of run with while bucking the trend. Get Jews.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking Jews, but then I was like, they've got a lot of airtime over the last couple weeks.
See, I was thinking.
Well, I mean,
women.
all the good ones are already taken. So,
Well, I mean, for thing plural, I was thinking women.
you know,
Six in the
actually, that's
chat.
not a bad one. Let's go with women instead.
Yeah.
6 in the chat. Reader's Digest.
Now that I might read.
They should make that. They should change that to. They should change the name of Jet or whatever it's called to Reader's Digest.
Yes.
All right. That's. Moon. Give me a past tense transitive verb.
Fucked. There you go. That sounds better than ass rammed, but then again, who knows?
Yeah. As much as I love ass ramming. Terry, I need a person possessive.
Well, let's combine both niggers and faggots and go Barack Obama.
Oh, that works.
Well, Barack Obama's, I suppose.
Well, is it true that all of the gay people that he used to know before he became president or while he was running ended up dead?
Wait, all the gay people you knew ended up dead?
Something about I heard something that or something to the tune of all of the people that he knew before running that were completely gay and all that, because basically people that had shit on him.
Well,
Not literally, but
it can't be true because Michelle Obama's still alive.
Yeah.
well, because he's a man, but that's different. Anyway,
That's okay. Camel. I need a comparative adjective.
Wow. Let's say tighter. It's either going to be amazing or horrific.
I mean, it kind of fits well, actually.
There you go.
God.
All right.
Uh-oh.
All right. And Jack, I need a person possessive.
Will Stancils.
Oh God.
who the hell is that?
Was
It's
he
the guy
that? Is
that
he
Brock wanted
that?
to rape.
Was he that like guy who was at the protest or whatever? It was just like
Yes.
screaming like a fag.
Oh, he's the guy that Grok wanted to rape, and then more recently, he's the guy that he was like protesting, and then he was like saying you shouldn't set stuff on fire because like people live here, and then so that was enough to get him kicked out of the left, and now everyone on the left thinks he's like a Nazi.
Man,
It's really
he's
quite
too
funny.
much of a faggot even for the left.
Yeah,
All right. I don't know how to spell his last name, but go with that.
Stancil.
Okay. So let's see. Jax is a decent white man was murdered by a bunch of dirty tranny thugs who fucked him. Wow.
In San Francisco, that's called a weekend.
yeah.
I would love to see that headline in a newspaper.
That sounds like it actually happens.
Yeah, it does.
That sounds like a newspaper article from like an alternate dimension.
But for San Francisco, it was a Tuesday.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
The dirty trannies blessed your life.
Boons. Sleeping with faggots has ruined Barack Obama's life.
There you go.
Well, that would also happen. There you go.
Little on the nose there.
See, we're 2 for 2.
All right. Let's see. Okay, Terry's. A creepy nigger's confession over coffee. Why some men are obsessed with much tighter women.
There you go.
Damn, 3 for 3. Oh my god. Wow, are we actually going to get 100% accurate articles?
What the hell's going on in the background?
Beats me.
Yeah.
Okay, and camels. There are micro women in Will Stansel's genitals.
Wow.
I mean, technically true, in a manner of speaking.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's technically true for all guys, right?
Say 50-50.
Yeah.
That's all right. So now I'll start a poll to choke and vote on which one is best. I don't know. This is gonna be a tough one this week.
Yeah.
This should be a poll of which one is more accurate than the others.
Yeah.
I think the real lesson is that we got to step up our game if this thing is going to keep going.
I hate you, Jack. I really hate that man.
Yeah. As much as it pains me to do so, I think I'm voting for Moonshock.
Oh, thank you, Terry. I knew you hated me. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I mean...
Jack's in the lead, followed closely by Moon. Oh, now they're tied. And,
I voted for Moon.
Oh, thank you, sir.
And we have less than half as many likes as we do viewers.
Oops. Must give. Obligatory dislike.
There you go.
You're such a nice person, Will.
Who's this Will? I'm Camel.
Yeah.
So anyway.
All right. Well, the Moon pulled into the lead. Is he gonna keep it?
Looks like Moon's got it.
Wait, Jack's closing in. Yeah, I think Moon's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I contributed to this travesty happening.
I win.
Is he going to make it to third base? Is he going to be... And he's out. No, he's safe. He's safe. He's going to...
Stop right there. Don't
Bless you for getting that reference.
don't you challenge my meatloaf knowledge.
Why does it seem like people are begrudgingly voting for me? It's like, I only voted for you because I had to.
Yeah, I know.
It
I
hurts
feel
to
like-
vote for him.
All right.
Like, I will gladly pull the lever for this guy, but him? Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Well, maybe if you didn't do that so often, then all the gay jokes would stop and people would be more willing to vote for you.
Thank you, Mike R. It's nice to know some people still love me.
All right. And now for our next article, I waited on this one because I wanted to make sure that both Jack and Terry were here for it.
Womp womp.
Oh, here we go.
We're here like all the time.
You weren't here last week.
Yeah.
I wasn't? Oh, whatever.
Nobody
Here the week
was.
before.
Why A New Beginning is the greatest adventure game ever made.
You've got to be shitting me.
The algae fields. All right. And I'm not going to show the title of this one.
Oh boy, here we go.
Please tell me Terry was right.
This is one of those freaking cat congresswomen. I'm going to beat your ass, dude.
I
Oh,
wish.
I love the cat.
No,
Congress.
if it's me and Terry, it needs to do with one of the games we've played.
Oh, okay.
I kept forgetting they were 10 years younger than me. As we changed out of our costumes in the dressing room, my castmates would unleash a wild tsunami of silly quotes, and I'd stand in the corner perpetually confused. I bristled at being known as the guy who never got the reference. but they dissuaded me from watching any of their brain rot. They truly wanted to understand what kind of media shaped me when I was younger. I confess that even among peers my own age, I always felt like I stepped out of a time machine. I was a 2000s teen, sitting up late at night watching Laurence Olivier, or Hepburn and Tracy, or Abbott and Costello.
So what? You're a faggot? Is that what you're telling us?
Yeah.
Pretty much. All right. But I was racking my brain because I knew there was something silly and ridiculous I used to quote as often as my castmates quoted various TikToks. And right before we closed our show, I finally remembered what it was. Late one night, as they played their favorite video game, they invited me to jump on the headset and narrate the action. No doubt to the bewilderment of anyone listening in, I did the whole thing in a foppish British accent. And when I... What?
What?
All right. No, I thought you were going to say something.
So he's gay and he did gay broadcasting?
I'm just waiting for the shoe to drop, that's all.
And when I ran out of things to say, I just started quoting. Do you have a flag? We don't need a bloody flag. It's our country, you bastards. No flag, no country. You can't have one. That's the rules that I've just made up. Eddie Izzard's landmark comedy special, Dressed to Kill, is unquestionably the media my peers and I quoted most often as teenagers. I watched the special endlessly, learning all the jokes verbatim, down to the inflection. To this day, if I discover someone's an Eddie Izzard fan, we quickly fall into hysterics reciting the cake or death segment, or the Holy Ghost Scooby-Doo bit, or the moment when the squirrel goes, "Did I leave the gas on?"
Okay, cake or death is a funny bit. It's a genuinely funny bit. I know nothing else from that special.
While most comedians I grew up with focused on current events, Eddie was talking about world history, Martin Luther, Henry VIII, the Spanish Inquisition, and the Ottoman Empire, full of furniture for some reason. It remains one of the most joyously unbridled stand-up specials I've ever seen, and it always evokes a bittersweet nostalgia for my younger days, when I admit I had a lot more hang-ups about my queer identity.
So he is a faggot. Okay.
Yeah.
Called it.
I mean, and this is the thing that bothered me about Eddie Izzard, was that he was a transvestite, and then just suddenly kind of became okay with everybody calling him transgender, even though he was just a transvestite.
Yeah.
Well, now wasn't he full on trans now? I don't know.
He might be. I think I heard something about that.
Freakazoid.
It sounds like he's just a transvestite who drank the Kool-Aid completely.
Yeah.
I don't know. From one of the pictures in here, he's got big old titties for just a transvestite.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. So many queer and gender non-conforming people have spoken about how Dressed to Kill was a game changer for them. How empowering it was to see an assigned male person standing center stage in makeup and high heels. The boy in my class who first lent me a VHS of Dressed to Kill was a gay kid who always triggered my internalized homophobia. So initially, my fear of being like him made it hard for me to admit we liked the same comedian. But when I shared the special with my parents and my straight best friend, and they all howled with laughter, I realized it was okay to cherish a queer artist's work, and by extension, it was okay to be a queer artist myself.
That's just retarded. That's like saying I couldn't enjoy Queen until I found out that straight people like them too.
Also, anyone who introduces themselves as a queer artist, like, I instantly hate.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like when you find out that a business is woman owned.
Say, Frosted, that's kind of a law or something, though. So I mean, that you're not really accomplishing anything there.
Like honestly, am I the only one who sees that a product is women owned, like on the packaging or some shit, and I immediately don't want to buy it?
Yeah, I mean,
No, I think that's everybody.
If they're making a point that's like a selling point, then it's absolute garbage, and they've got nothing actually good to say about the product.
There was a what's a unsubscribe podcast? I don't know if any guys watch it, but they did a bit on like a car that as a gimmick, I forget which company, but they had only women design it.
Oh God.
And it was like the dumbest car design. Like one of them was like, oh, I mean, we only lift up our hood when we have to put in windshield wiper fluid. So we're going to make it so the hood doesn't go up, and instead we're going to put the windshield wiper fluid right next to the gas thing.
Okay.
What, in the rear of the car?
Yeah. And also, why have the seat always be, the wrong adjustment? Instead, we're going to have the company measure you to set the seat at the right position so you're comfortable.
Yeah, Johnny says it was Volvo that did this.
Oh, all right.
Wow. Wait, this actually happened?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently. I think it was
my
just a gimmick. I think it was just a gimmick. I doubt it was ever sold.
Yeah, I mean, that's what The Simpsons was like with Homer designing a car. It's like, obviously it's a disaster.
And then Volvo ends the commercial by saying, "Don't worry, this was just a joke. No women were involved with designing this vehicle."
There's like, don't worry, this was a joke. All those designs got thrown away.
Don't worry. I was green screened in. I was never in the same room as any actual women. I was never in any danger.
What's that from again?
It's the whitest kids you know.
I love that's one of my favorite jokes from that series.
Or the Norm Macdonald women drivers bit on Saturday Night Live.
I didn't see that one.
He was doing Weekend Update, and it's about like women and men drivers like who gets in more accidents, and there's like a pie chart up, and he goes, if you notice the numbers don't add up to 100, that's because a woman designed the chart. And people laugh, and he goes, a woman wrote that joke. And then he goes, I'm just kidding, we don't hire women. Okay. Where was I? Okay. All these years later, my queerness has become an increasingly important part of my work. And my young castmates, loved hearing about my queer influences, so I figured they would probably love this brilliant special. But while the routine is deeply imprinted in my psyche, I realized I hadn't actually watched it in a long time. So before I started texting my friends a handful of clips, I sat down and watched it for the first time in a decade. One of the most empowering parts of Dress to Kill has always been how Eddie's unapologetic queerness is rarely what the jokes are actually about. So I was struck by the handful of moments when the subject came up. Right at the top, she refers to herself as a professional transvestite. And later,
Eddie Izzard must have actually become a trans person if they're using she to describe him.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know though. That's the thing, is that sometimes there's this thing amongst trannies is that they'll call a transvestite she even if they don't.
Oh, okay, that's weird.
And later coins the term executive transvestite and action transvestite, in the hopes of reclaiming a stigmatized, now very outdated expression. She explains early on in the special, if you're a transvestite, you're actually a male tomboy. Yeah, it's not drag queen, no, gay men have got that covered. And people do get that mixed up. They put transvestite there, no. Little bit of a crowbar separation, thank you. And gay men, I think, would agree. It's male lesbian, that's really where it is. In the audience, and indeed most times I watched the special at home as a kid, that phrase male lesbian was always a solid laugh line, because of course back in 1998 it felt like a humorous contradiction in terms. So rewatching the special last week, I was so thrilled to discover the line no longer works as a joke, because an assigned male person identifying as a lesbian feels so much more commonplace and needs little explanation.
Misfit informs us that Eddie Izzard is now full on trans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I saw that.
Never go full tranny.
No.
The discussion of gender identity and presentation arises from Eddie's assertion that she wanted to be in the army when she was a kid. The American Armed Forces have a distinct policy of don't ask, don't tell towards the alternative sexualities. If you're a bloke wearing a lot of makeup, I don't think they need to ask, really. And they're missing a huge opportunity here, because we all know one of the main elements of attack is the element of surprise. So what could be more surprising than the 1st Battalion Transvestite Brigade parachuting into dangerous areas with fantastic makeup? I'm not delivering the jokes.
And terrible mental health.
Yeah. And 41% of them off themselves.
Yeah, I was going to say 41% casualties before they even engage with the enemy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you wanted plausible deniability for suicide attackers,
there you go.
And indeed, the element of surprise is also one of the main elements of comedy. So of course, this segment evoked a lot of laughter in 1998, when there was virtually no public awareness of trans people in the military. But today, it's more widely understood that thousands of trans people have served in the armed forces as honorably and capably as anyone else, and their presence should not be regarded as either surprising or laughable.
I'll take stuff that's never happened for 1,000, Alex.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there have been people with like mental disabilities in the army that they didn't catch. Mind you, none of these observations are meant as a critique. As I said, it was tremendously healing to realize how our culture has progressed, and how much expansive and inclusive vocabulary is available to us now. Granted, other moments in the special remind me how things have gotten worse. Eddie indicts Islamophobia just a few years before the Iraq War. She lampoons American gun violence just a year before Columbine. It also indicted Islamophobia before 9/11, which I think is somewhat relevant. All right. She even makes a cheeky throwaway joke about Donald Trump's garish high-rises. Surely she never imagined where that man would wind up.
Helping
of course
Kevin find a lobby in Home Alone 2.
Yes. And of course it can't be... Alright, someone has to take that scene where he like gives Kevin directions and then it just leads to Kevin going into a cage.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen the one that is if Biden was in that scene?
I saw it, but I didn't watch the video.
I mean, I can imagine him with a kid, so...
Like, I saw the tweet, but I didn't actually watch the video attached to it. So
Is it just he gets sniffed or something?
It went to sniffing and beyond.
no,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just looking at the Volvo women's car right now, and all I can say is this thing must have cost a fucking fortune.
yeah.
I think that this is probably definitive proof that the women tax is just total bullshit.
No, that's where the wage gap comes from, is their cars are more expensive.
Yeah, the pink tax is what it's
Yeah.
The most impractical thing. You have to remove the entire front end of the car just to access the engine.
But Jack, you never...
Terry, say for a lot of things, pink should be taxed. You go into like plastics and everything, it's like horrifically more expensive to get a pink dye to
yes, I've heard
color fast to plastic than blue.
It's but like the pink tax just in general means that all women's products, not specifically pink colored ones. But yeah, you are right. Pink dye is more expensive than blue, which is why pink tends to cost more.
I love how
the headrests have indentation to accommodate ponytails.
Oh my god.
I love how they unintentionally indict women drivers. The car featured run flat tires, like those of wheeled armored vehicles, in order to be able to drive all the way to a garage after a puncture, and thus avoid having to change a tire by the side of the road.
Yeah. But the real reason behind the pink tax is if you look at like women's shampoo and men's shampoo, there's a lot more stuff in women's shampoo. That's why it costs more.
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah.
because women want finicky bullshit. That's
Yeah.
why.
Like,
Thus explaining this vehicle.
Yeah, no,
Say,
but if you tell them like you can just buy the men's product, yeah, but it doesn't have the thing that I like. Well, that's why.
Say, 400. Yeah, 400 organic ingredients that have to be changed for your hair texture, color, length, dryness, etc. Whereas men's, it's like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, deodorant, toothpaste, all in one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just be like, oh, this Old Spice one has a tiger on it. Cool, I'll get this one.
Yeah.
That's alright. Okay, and of course, it can't be denied the progress we've made is under attack. Trans people are currently banned from serving in the U.S. military, with the defense secretary routinely complaining about dudes in dresses.
Yeah.
No matter how,
Because there's a long-standing regulation about mental illness in the military.
Yeah.
Wow.
Probably a bad idea to give mentally ill people guns.
yeah, like if they don't
Especially
even know what they
mentally ill
are.
people that have a history of shooting up people, shooting up places.
Yeah, what happens when you're behind enemy lines and you run out of your hormones and shit?
There you go. That's another problem.
All right.
Well, as long as you're shooting away from camp, I don't care.
No, yeah, just have the trannies be the first ones to charge Operation Human Shield.
Yeah. Cannon fodder.
No matter how expansive our vocabulary has become, queer people all over the country are feeling increasingly silenced and unsafe. Nowadays, he just looks like Judi Dench.
Yeah.
But Eddie has said many times that she believes the scapegoating we're seeing right now is the inevitable backlash that comes from trans people finally being part of the conversation, as opposed to just being invisible. It's galvanizing to remember that bigotry is a byproduct of progress. Hard as they're trying, queer-phobic people can't push us aside anymore.
It is true. They are very fat.
Yeah. Also, one thing you can't say about trans people, they're not usually invisible. You can usually pick them out.
They are depressingly all too visible.
Okay. They're screaming louder than ever because they know they're going to lose. When my castmates and I closed our show last week, I realized that what a rare gift it was to work in a community of mostly queer and trans artists. I need to surround myself with that kind of affirmative energy as often as I can. So you're just gonna have a gay orgy, just say it.
Yeah.
Of course, if my new friends don't like Dress to Kill, it won't be because of the outdated identity terms or the grim political foresight. Political foresight because he mentioned Donald Trump once. If anything...
And he was opposed to Islamophobia and whatever else.
If anything, I bet they'd struggle to watch a stand-up special that's a full 2 hours long. But for anyone who feels invalidated by the incessant accusation that queer identities and expansive gender expression are some social contagion, it's empowering to watch a comedian who came out as trans 40 years ago.
No, he didn't.
But, yeah, you said he was a transvestite. Are those the same thing? Because I thought transvestite was outdated. If the horrors of the world are so unthinkable you feel like you can barely breathe, go treat yourself to this healing balm of ingenious whimsy. I hate people who use whimsy unironically.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just the face of whimsy right there.
I was hoping it would end with, and if you want something even gayer than this, A New Beginning is available on Steam.
That's right, Kyler. A gay orgy would be less gay than this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what's the expression? This is gayer than 8 guys blowing 10 guys or something.
Yeah.
So how did A New Beginning end? Did they save the algae?
Oh, you didn't see the ending.
No.
The woman dies in the most ridiculous way possible. And then and then the helicopter guy writes a book about it and says it was all made up.
Okay. So they never actually had any effect on the future or anything.
I don't know.
Well, my interpretation was it was all real. He was lying when he said it was fictional because
Well, no, it was real. It's just that he said it was fictional for some reason.
no, it's because he wanted to sell his book. To sell his book, he said it was all made up to make him look like a creative genius rather than a journalist, I guess.
Maybe it's an ambiguous ending, like The Thing or Blade Runner. You know.
Yeah.
Yes, it was exactly like Blade Runner. You remember the ending of Blade Runner? It was just that.
But by the way, the only reason to watch the version of Blade Runner with the voiceover is you get to hear Harrison Ford say nigger.
Oh, okay, cool. I've not actually seen Blade Runner. To no one's surprise, I'm sure, but
you probably wouldn't like it. It's more of just admiring like the visuals and stuff. Like there's not a ton of plot.
Yeah,
okay,
it's kind of like visual cerebral kind of thing.
so basically, I should just read the TV tropes page and not actually watch the movie.
Yeah, and watch the clip of the Tears in the Rain speech because it's beautiful. But
Well, I've seen that clip because it's like everywhere on the internet for a while. But I don't have like context for the rest of the story leading up to that moment or anything.
Oh, he's a robot that's part of the quote unquote evil robots, and Harrison Ford is sent to kill him, but then the guy kind of just dies anyway because they kind of have like an expiration date on him, and
okay.
he's just really, really pissed that he's dying.
All the robots have expiration dates built in from the beginning.
I mean, if I was dying and I was pissed, I don't think I would have something as profound to say as the Tears in the Rain speech.
Well, he's indignant is a more appropriate word, I would say. He's indignant because he's upset at the nature that the life that he was bought into.
I think my dying words will be, well, this sucks.
Well, that
Probably
just
during
happened.
a Games with Terry stream.
Yeah.
All right. And now it's time for...
Anyway, enough about waxing about Blade Runner.
Yes.
All right. So now it's time for the second game, which is for the chat only Italians. And that is the caption contest, where I show you a photo of a political figure event and the chat come up with a caption for it, and whichever one we like best, I'll tweet out after the show. And this one was, I don't know, sometime in the past couple weeks where I don't know where, but some guy decided to address his local city council or something, complaining about ICE. And for some reason, he did it dressed as Batman. And if you watch the video, he's like yelling angrily, but he's also got the gay lisp.
Oh God.
Oh, no.
So they're getting scolded by angry gay Batman.
Yeah. Oh my! It's freaking
I'm
hilarious.
super serious right now.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I don't know if there's a part of the video where he explains why he dressed as Batman. Like I doubt there's a great explanation for it.
I can't imagine there would be.
As it pointed out, Batman would actually be on ICE's side.
If they just had like the Joker in an ICE uniform come and like beat him up, Let's see. Timu Batman. Timu Batman is about to fight Timu Joker. I am Vengeance. I am the Night. I am Batman. I mean that. Okay.
It's not really a joke, is it?
I mean, there are DC heroes that would be very, very like laid back on the whole illegal immigration thing. Batman's not one of them.
See, I think my quote would just be no.
Oh, I just realized, no, you have Mr. Freeze come in and make ice puns. That would be amazing. All right. Okay. Okay. Sorry for the lisp. I had Red Robin for lunch. I see what you did there. All right. I know you're behind Mr. Freeze. I'm guessing that's supposed to be behind this. All right. Let's see. My mom says my Batman cosplay is spot on. You missed my first on. All right. I don't know how that caption makes sense, but okay. Well, that just happened. All right. That's a tragic fall for Batman as he is reduced to protesting. I am gay. I mean Batman.
I like that one for some reason.
I am queerness. I am the fag. I am cock gobbler. Don't look at me. I voted for Kodos.
Who's that?
That's a Simpsons
That's
thing.
the
right?
alien from The Simpsons.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know the relation to Batman.
Oh, look, there's someone named Quippers United caption.
You would have turned in Anne Frank, wouldn't you, of Moonshock?
Absolutely.
There's an episode of The Simpsons where the two aliens become, I think it's like Bob Dole and Bill Clinton, and they make the point that you have to vote for one of them because it's a two-party system. And so after humanity is enslaved, Homer says, "Don't look at me. I voted for Kodos," meaning like,
Oh.
Let's see. Okay, nonce man. Batman denies claims he's in the Epstein files. All right. That was pretty good. I don't smell. Okay. Well, that was 6. Yeah. Holy butt plug, Robin. I was beat up by Adam West for robbing his wardrobe. Let's see. Mary, you can't let Mr. Freeze get away with this. Catwoman said if I do this, I could sleep with her. No, I am the real Batman. Holy penis-licking gay guys, Batman.
So what was the context of this anyway? Why is this fucking fag dressed up like this?
I
don't know.
Don't know.
Trying too hard here.
Okay.
No, I have never watched this costume. All right. I think I'll cut it off there. We got a bunch. I think I would go with the Epstein Files one.
I am voting for Johnny Hellcat. You missed my first on. I don't quite understand it, but I think it's a standout winner.
Yeah. Jack, what are you going with?
Hold on. I kind of like Rotten's one. I am queerness. I am the fag. I am the cock gobbler.
Yeah.
I don't know if that tweet's going to be able to stay up, but... All right. Moon?
What's that one? That gay one? I am gay. I mean Batman.
All right. Terry?
I'm sticking with my troll answer of you missed my first on.
All right. Camel?
I'm leaning towards the Red Robin.
No. Well, okay. Now no one voted for the same one. We have a 5-way tie.
I will change my vote to the Red Robin one if it breaks the tie.
All right.
I can tell you why he did this. He's protesting officials over the ICE agents
Yeah,
that are going to be held because that's where the Super Bowl is going to be in Santa Clara.
Yeah, like I knew he was like complaining about ICE. I just don't know why he's dressed as Batman.
It didn't even say anything in the article. It just some dipshit dressed in the costume.
There is no reason. He just likes dressing as Batman.
Yeah.
I just like the idea that all of his laundry was dirty. This is the only clean clothes he had.
Okay, that
While
was
he's
James.
been out protesting ICE, all the rest of his clothes have pepper spray on them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
the Red
the man
Robin
went
one was James
unidentified.
Colley.
So nobody has any idea who he was.
Who was that masked faggot?
Yes.
So it looks like James Colley wins this week. Alright. And let's see. For our next article. Let's see. Okay, I think we'll go with two short ones again.
Aren't you lucky, Jack?
Alright. So first, Senator Hawley screamed, "Can a man get pregnant?" at a Senate hearing on chemical abortion drugs.
The answer is no. No, they cannot.
God, what a fag.
He screamed this at a female doctor, by the way.
I know. I saw it.
Oh, this is our buddy Elizabeth, huh?
Yes.
And also, if you watch the video, he never screamed.
No.
Like, he was, like, assertive about it. He didn't scream. Right. The Senate Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions Committee just had a hearing on abortion pills being mailed across state lines because a few Republicans feel that violates their laws against abortion.
Well, obviously it does.
Yeah. So naturally, Senator Ashley Moody went on this whole diatribe about how evil abortion drugs are, getting all emotional about it. Then all of a sudden she comes in with, "Can men get pregnant?"
No, they can't.
That's very transphobic of you, man.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Proudly. Thank you.
Watch the video I'm linking here. She just abruptly stops the story about abortion pills and asks a doctor, Dr. Nisha Verma. That's
What
a
a
made-up
name.
name.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
well.
made up.
Mhm.
Alright. Can
I
men
think
get
you're like
pregnant?
Indian, so it's like an Indian name.
Senator Moody makes some weak segue to mailing abortion drugs after she asks someone else whether men can get pregnant. Later on, Senator Hawley did the same to Dr. Verna. I wish that her last name was Von Braun. When Dr. Verna asked what the goal of the question was, Senator Hawley said it was to establish biological reality. The fucker just asked over and over.
Because she wouldn't answer.
Hey, it's kind of important if you're dealing with, especially if you're dealing with like questions pertaining to somebody's medical professionalism and qualifications. If you can't get a straight answer from them about even the most basic biological truths, how can you trust them about anything else?
Yeah.
Like anytime they're talking about anything medical, the first question should be, can men get pregnant? It's like starting off something about like space with is the Earth flat?
Yes. Yes.
Because depending on the answer, you know whether to take that person seriously. All right. He also said this to her. "Let me just remind you what you testified a moment ago. Science and evidence should control, not politics." I'm guessing they mistyped that. All right. "Keep in mind that Hawley's state, Missouri, is bright red, but just voted to protect abortion rights in the 2024 election. But he feels the need to do this shit during a hearing on chemical abortion. Shouldn't he be on the other side of this?"
No.
No, that's not how representative democracy works. You don't just take a poll and then decide to be on the side of that poll. All right. No, instead he's screaming at a woman, a female doctor. How do you know she's female?
That's a good point.
"We are here about the safety of women and science that shows that this abortion drug causes adverse health events in 11% of cases." while we're at it, his fucking state voted for abortion the same time it voted for him again. It is not his place to be finding this loophole to ban an abortion drug.
Kinda is.
Like, what world are you living in? All right. Senator Ashley Moody started this attack. By the way, no response to the whole adverse health in 11% of cases.
Interesting, isn't it?
Senator Ashley Moody started this attack, and her state of Florida voted to defend abortion by 57%. But the proposition failed because it had a 60% vote threshold, so she's in the wrong too. No, you maintain your views. It doesn't matter what a poll of the state says. Right. Back in 2023, a federal judge in Texas called Matthew Kaczmarek, I don't know, is that Polish or something? I don't know. Suspended approval of mifepristone. Whatever. An abortion drug that's been on the market for over 20 years now. His ruling was overturned, but he used the same logic Senator Hawley just employed here. These people have...
Was this about the hearings where they're making a big deal because guys have been ordering abortion drugs from California to force their girlfriends who want to keep the child into having an abortion in states where it's prohibited?
You don't know. The guys might have been about to take the abortion drug because they were pregnant. Because we'll never know if they can get pregnant.
Because these people testifying on the floor of Congress can't answer a simple question.
Okay. These people have a clear mandate to protect abortion, but they did the exact opposite. They just leveraged their power to fight a battle they lost 2 years ago. And like always, they used transphobia to virtue signal feminism so that they could hide from accountability. Hawley even convinced himself that verbal abuse against a woman was fully justified as long as he was attacking trans people. When did he abuse her? He just asked her the question. He wasn't even, like, insulting, really.
And that would have been insulting. It's a simple yes-no question, you idiot. Answer the damn question.
Yeah. Like, he was definitely getting annoyed, but he was never attacking or anything. All right. They talk about science and biological reality, while they give power over the HHS to an anti-vaxxer that likely doesn't even believe in germ theory. These people don't care about the public. They don't care about duty. They don't care about their constituents. They just want to get those little viral moments, then walk off stage.
I'd like you to get a nice viral moment and walk off a stage.
Well, yes, as we were discussing earlier in the stream, it's actually not against the law in California to give someone a special viral moment, which I think is kind of disturbing.
One comment, they did not mention transgender men and their perinatal experience. Yeah, that was my complaint, too.
Hmm.
All right.
Because they're good men.
All right, and our next thing isn't actually an article.
Uh-oh.
But it is something to read, because you guys know Renee Good, right? The one who got,
heard of her.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh no.
There's an old Jim Gaffigan bit about how Jesus was a carpenter, but they never mentioned whether he was a really good carpenter.
Oh no.
They always mention that Renee Good is a poet.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But they never say if she's a good poet.
No.
No.
I think
Don't do
I think
this.
we're about to find out.
Don't do this.
We're gonna read her.
Wait. Before you get started, is Moon still with us?
Well, why wouldn't I be?
Just wanted to make sure, because this is suffering that's going to have to be spread as thinly across the group as possible.
No,
All right, so
Can I
We're
just say
good.
I got my start on the internet on DeviantArt, which means that I have read enough bad poetry to last about 10 lifetimes.
So we're going to read her award-winning poem
There you go.
Oh no.
on learning to dissect fetal pigs.
I'm good. Thank
You know, Jack. I never felt like judging you until I found out you get your internet start on DeviantArt. Now I'm judging you quite harshly.
I did.
I've judged them before. All right. All right. On Learning to Dissect Fetal Pigs by Renee Nicole Macklin. I assume this was before she was married.
I guess so.
I want back my rocking chairs, solipsist sunsets, and coastal jungle sounds that are tercets from cicadas and pentameter from the hairy legs of cockroaches. I've donated Bibles to thrift stores, mashed them in plastic trash bags with an acidic Himalayan salt lamp. The post-baptism Bibles, the ones plucked from street corners from the meaty hands of zealots. The dumbed-down, easy-to-read, parasitic kind. Remember more the slick rubber smell of high-gloss biology textbook pictures. They burned the hairs inside my nostrils, and salt and ink that rubbed off on my palms. Under clippings of the moon at 2:45 a.m., I study and
Hey,
repeat.
you're in this poem.
Ribosome, endoplasmic, lactic acid, stamen. At the IHOP on the corner of Powers and Stetson Hills, I repeated and scribbled until it picked its way and stagnated somewhere I can't point to anymore. Maybe my gut. Maybe there in between my pancreas and large intestine is the piddly brook of my soul.
Oh my
Maybe even
God.
below the cockles. Maybe in the subcockle area.
Maybe in
in
the
the
liver,
kidney.
maybe in the kidneys, maybe
We don't
even
know.
in the colon. We don't know.
It's the ruler by which I reduce all things now, hard-edged and splintering from knowledge that used to sit, a cloth against fevered forehead. Can I let them both be, this fickle faith and this college science that heckles from the back of the classroom? Now I can't believe that the Bible and Quran and Bhagavad Gita are sliding long hairs behind my ear like Mom used to, and exhaling from their mouths. Make room for wonder. All my understanding dribbles down the chin onto my chest and is summarized as, life is merely to ovum and sperm, and where those two meet, and how often and how well, and what dies there.
See, I was waiting for the ting, the start of the Matt Christensen videos. They're like, ding.
You're supposed to be doing the finger snaps.
Oh yes.
Yeah. K-Shell informs us that she likes Vogon poetry better. I agree 100%.
So does the entire universe.
What the hell's Vogon poetry?
Widely regarded as the worst poetry in the universe. Well, no, second worst.
Yeah.
Now it's the third worst.
Now it's the third.
No,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that Hope is actually the first worst.
Yeah.
This is just like losing like Heath Ledger and James Dean before their time. She had so much more poetry to write.
She's one of those people that says that when we institute the communist revolution, I will spend my time making great art.
Dig the
And,
fucking hole.
And I think we see that she'd be right.
I think it's funny that the people who thought that like art was the ultimate invention immediately, like only a few years after that, got outdone by computers.
Yeah.
And their chosen profession was the first thing to go.
But just remember, Jack, make room for wonder.
I hate you so much.
I didn't write it.
Frosted, I swear, if you do that even 2 more times, I'm going to lose it.
All right. Well, now it's time for the final game. And that is Po or No Gender Edition. Where I give you 3 genders, 2 of which are from the LGBTIA wiki, meaning they're 100% real, and 1 I made up, and you have to figure out which one is made up. Yeah. And I'll even give you a short description of each one.
One of them is going to be like godson gender. He's just not even trying.
Yeah. Frosted's godson gender. Alright. So, gender A. Blender gender. Gender which is multiple genders at once and may fluctuate between one another.
Please tell me these are all rhyming.
Let's see. Gender B. Santa streamer. Gender related to being Santa Claus and a streamer.
Oh, naturally.
Alright, and gender C. This is your life quotic.
Wow.
Gender related to the quote, this is your life and it's ending 1 minute at a time from Fight Club.
This is your life quoting. Is genius.
I hate you.
Did you watch
so
that movie
much.
recently, Frosted?
No, he got into a fight club with his godson.
Yeah. Godson, put down the blender. All right, and I'll start a poll for the chat so they can get on it. And don't forget one of the options that they're all real.
I think that I'm gonna go for C in this case because it's just so utterly retarded that it deserves it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so Jack says C. Moon.
I'm gonna say all real this time because each one of them is equally stupid.
All right. Terry.
Well, I desperately want C to be real, so I can't pick that one. So I'm just going to go with Santa Streamer.
All right. Camel.
I'm gonna say blender gender on the notion that you were making your nephew smoothies or godson.
I mean, he's satisfied with applesauce. Like, it's not
That
hard
works
to.
too.
It's not hard. You don't have to do a ton of cooking to impress a 2-year-old.
Yeah, true.
All right, so let's see. Chat is let's see. All reels in the lead, followed by B. Let's give it a minute or so. Oh, hey, now B and all real are tied.
Huh?
Oh, now B's in the lead. Oh, now all real.
Get it. Go, you good thing. The newspaper.
This is like the opposite of Hammer's music polls.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I think Oriole's got it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll end it there. All real followed closely by B, was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And the answer is they're all real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And as long as this is your life quotic is real, I'm happy.
How many people are Santa streamers?
Only the one. The rest are pretenders.
All right, so let's look at the flags. And here's the one for blender gender, which is just boring horizontal bars.
Gay.
Here's the one for Santa streamer, which has a little bit effort.
Okay. What the? Okay.
Is that
A
video
little
game?
bit of effort. Not much, but a little.
I'll tell you what it has. It has whimsy.
It does.
All right.
Hey.
What does whimsy have to do with blacks? All right. This is your life quotic, which is. It looks like.
I mean, what even could it be?
Yeah.
Well, what it could be, Jack, is unapologetically gay.
It looks like if a black woman's vagina while she's being electrocuted.
Meh.
Yeah, that's what I'll stick with.
Right.
All right. But, of course, that's not all. Because we also have too retarded for TV. Or I give you a gender that's too retarded for you guys to think I made it up, but also too retarded not to share. All right. And this is one of those, like, unusually specific genders.
Is it watching Eddie Izzard dressed to kill because I'm gay gender?
No, it's Tessa Bergmeyer gender.
Say what?
Gender related to Tessa Bergmeyer, a former contestant of Germany's Next Top Model Season 4.
Well, there you go.
Okay. Whatever.
All right. And there's the flag.
And Rotten is getting upset with you for not making a new scene in OBS.
All right. One of these days I'll make a new scene run. Okay.
But how many
So-
times is he going to have to call you gay before you do?
7.
I feel like this is like one of those Twitter posts where it's like you see like the skin, the white skin color, then the white stripe, then the green stripe below that. Who does this look like?
Yeah.
You know, and it's obviously like the striped version of Peter Griffith or Griffin.
The one I saw was the 4 kids from South Park. It was done like that.
Yeah. That's what this looks like.
And I googled Tessa Bergmeyer. She looks like a slightly more feminine Riley Dennis.
Oh,
God.
there you go.
Oh joy.
But apparently she's got her own gender.
Does Ryan
Alright.
Dennis have his own gender?
All right. But speaking of obnoxious people, let's get to our final article, where we are going to sort of diagnose in a way one Candace Owens.
Oh, here we go.
You shouldn't be asking that question.
And this is by our old friend.
I'm going to say it. I like Candace. She is so batshit insane. It is glorious.
She's just racist Alex Jones.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
And this is by our old friend Vat Grail.
Ah, there you go.
No, no,
A
thank you.
classic.
Welcome to Stop Hating Yourself, the series where we find out which conservative media figures are not so secretly queer. Today we're looking at Candace Owens' coming out story involving a dead time traveler, an alien who looks like cats, and what the deal is with alter humans. I confess.
I think we're about to witness like a battle of crazy people. Crazy Candace Owens versus crazy medium author.
Yeah.
No matter who wins, we lose.
Uh-huh.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah. I confess, I don't know very much about Candace Owens, so I can't analyze her writing and biases like I did with Mr. Galbraith recently. Don't know who that
It's
is.
J.K. Rowling for anyone who's forgotten.
Oh, right. Yeah, we had a similar one about J.K. Rowling.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I've learned about her as a person has convinced me I have no interest in learning more. Until she pretty much directly came out as an alien kin in a text conversation with anti-gun control shooting victim Charlie Kirk, and shared the text in one of her videos. Okay, and the text thing reads, I'm an alien. Then the other one responds, I think I'm a time traveler. This is my home, but I think you found me and time traveled with me. I don't know which one said which.
I think Candace is the alien and Charlie is the time traveler.
It's just like, I'm an alien, frowny face. What was the context? Right. Okay. Charlie Kirk thought he was a time traveler. I'm guessing this is what Candace said.
Yes, it looks like it.
Charlie Kirk thought he was a time traveler. He told me he was a time traveler repeatedly. I showed you guys that text message exchange. I said to him in response that I didn't feel the same way and that I thought I was from another planet, that I was an alien. My entire life just do not get it here. This planet.
Charlie Kirk was a time traveler. We all are. We just travel in one direction.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, it's the old Stephen Wright joke. I invented a time machine, but it only goes forward at one time speed. All right, this planet is ghetto. That's how I feel. I don't understand it. The rules don't make sense. I think that's also why I like cats so much.
What?
I don't know. All right. So what does it mean for an alt-right talk show host so racist she got fired from the Daily Wire to call herself an alien?
She likes that song by Sting. You know, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York.
I don't know enough Sting songs. I'm straight.
Yeah.
We're going to explore 3 possibilities, ranging on a spectrum from most cynical to most accurate to her words. Alright, so number 1, Void Punk. Void Punk is a subculture of people who feel othered and dehumanized by society. Usually asexuals, autistics, agenders, and the like. Reclaiming inhumanity as an aesthetic. It's extremely cool. The vibe is, you say I don't fit your ideal of what humanity should be? Fine, then I'm not human. Void punks dress and draw themselves as non-human creatures, much like furries. Yeah, much like furries. But instead of going in the animalistic direction, they go weird. So unlike furries, these guys are weird. All right.
Yes.
Floating objects for heads, lots of eyes, shadow creatures, antlers, tentacles, robots, aliens, hyperdimensionality. The best thing I can do to explain the aesthetic is show you some memes.
Please don't. Please don't.
I don't think you know what memes are.
What?
These are just images you would see in the video from The Ring.
What?
Object head, cryptid monster, void being from the 4th dimension.
And now the entire audience is going to die in 7 days.
No, that's okay. As long as they watch the next episode of The Corner, their life is not wasted.
I'd really like to gush about how fun Void Punk is, but I should get back to talking about Candace Owens. It's possible that in her video she was trying to pander to the Void Punk and proto-Void Punk demographics.
I promise you she is.
Yes, everybody wants that proto-Void Punk, those proto-Void Punk views.
Oh, yeah.
Autistic people and teenagers who feel othered and want an older role model they can relate to, who says she goes through the same struggles as them. It's possible she was cynically appropriating Void Punk to sell whatever these alt-right people sell. Supplements or something, I guess. Alright. Number 2. Alter Human. I confess I don't really find the Alter Human label all that interesting. Because it's such a broad... because it's such a broad umbrella term. It includes otherkin, other-hearted, those with non-human past lives, human, non-human hybrids. There's not really all that much. Like, half of this sounds like it's out of the Epstein files.
Yeah.
Retard, and retard. Got it.
Hey, I think
There's
I used to work for. I hired that law firm.
There's not really all that much to say about an alter-human label without going into the details of one of the specific categories within the umbrella term.
Sure.
So let's acknowledge the possibility Candace meant one of these other identities, and then move on to the good stuff. Alright, number 3, otherkin. Otherkin are those who have a human body, but who do not identify as human. They may be a non-human animal, a Therian, a humanoid being like an elf or a little green man from Mars, something fantastical like a griffin or a dragon, or something weirder and more void-punky. It's impossible to describe every kind of otherkin, but there are a few big topics in the otherkin community we can go over. First, there's the disagreement over scientific versus spiritual otherkin. Scientific otherkin believe their identity
Oh god.
is an anomaly in the brain that causes them to feel differently, much like with trans people. Many scientific otherkin do not believe they are physically non-human, but rather assert the definition of humanity should be narrowed to include both physical and mental criteria. If a human-bodied person has a non-human mind, they're not a human. Spiritual otherkin, on the other hand, believe in less conservative ideas about their identities.
Oh, that's the conservative position, is it?
Yeah, those alt-right otherkins. Believe in less conservative ideas about their identities, like reincarnation, astral projection, and the demiurge. What's a demiurge? Is that a D&D thing I don't know about?
I don't know.
It seems pretty clear Candace falls into the latter camp, despite having an identity many would interpret as more sci-fi than anything else. Second is the controversy surrounding p-shifting. I mean, who doesn't get into arguments about p-shifting?
Oh, yeah.
Some otherkin believe in both an objective real world and the ability to physically shapeshift within this real world into their kin types. Most otherkin see p-shifting claims as absurd, easily disproven, and a threat to the community because they make the
Those
community
bigots. How dare they?
because they make the community look insane.
Yes.
Why would they think that? Of course, to us anti-realist otherkin, who do not believe in an objective real world, p-shifting is neither an impossibility nor a threat, nor anything particularly remarkable. It's just a difficult but rewarding mind state to induce, just like seeing our trans friends as their preferred selves without requiring any hormone regimens or fancy clothes. Candace strikes me as someone who, if genuine in her beliefs, would try and fail to p-shift. If she were ever to wokeify and join the anti-realist movement, p-shifting would become a lot easier for her. I don't want Candace Owens to join the anti-realist movement or the otherkin community, because she seems like an unpleasant person. And it would... Man.
Unlike you.
Man, to get rejected by the anti-realist otherkin.
I know, right?
Unlike you, who are decidedly,
What?
absolutely an unlikable person.
What will Candace do without all those wonderful memes?
I know, right?
Vat Grail is a wonderful person. She's batshit insane, but she's a wonderful person.
I'll take things that are mutually exclusive for 1,000, Alex.
Okay. And it would be a net negative for society. But if she's not cynically pandering to the proto-void punk autistics in her audience, then doing so would make her a lot happier. Yeah, if you pander to the proto void punks, your views are just gonna skyrocket.
Oh, yeah, of course. There are dozens of us, Michael. Dozens.
So that's why I'm not getting bigger.
Yeah,
What's
yeah, now
what's
you
the,
know. Now
was
you know
it
the
proto
cheat
void
code.
punks again? I'm gonna have to look into it.
Yeah,
Right.
now, how do you think Asmongold got as big as he did? Proto
Yeah.
Void Punk.
You didn't know that Asmon's first stream was about P shifting?
Different kind of pee, I think.
And I would reluctantly give her a chance if she were very polite about the whole thing. Man, no comments? Alright, I'm giving this all the claps I can.
Oh man, that was wonderful.
You can always count on Grail.
Yes.
To be absolutely and unmitigatedly insane. Yeah.
Well, Frosted just doubled the amount of likes on this post, which I think is quite impressive.
Yeah, I want her to keep going.
So yeah, so do I. For at least one more week.
Alright, well, that's all I have for tonight, and but before the outro, I do have one announcement, and that is next week
Moonshock
is
gay.
Yep. Well,
I knew it.
That's understood, but next week is going to be the final episode of The Corner.
Yay!
We had a good run. How many years did we go for?
I don't know. Like a few, like 4 or 5.
Too
Yeah,
many.
something like that.
But this is our 208th episode.
Damn.
Nice.
But yeah, just my schedule is a little more busy and less predictable lately.
The God's
I don't know
not
if
cooperating, not providing new genders.
He ran out
I mean-
of genders. That's all.
I know I've hidden it well, but sometimes I have to cancel streams. But
You could have fooled me.
yeah.
Wait,
but-
I don't recall you ever canceling your monthly stream.
But we may do a stream now and then if I find good material. But
I'd say I'd miss it, but I'm not that good a liar.
Yeah. Well, I actually will. I do enjoy the stream.
yeah,
I will not miss this. This is terrible. This place is awful, and I'm glad to see it go.
Yeah.
and yet you stayed here for 208 episodes.
I'm pretty
I
sure
think-
he's flaked out of as many as you have. So
I think that the last scene of The Corner should be me walking out of your basement after being released and looking behind me and turning the light off.
say Frosted. All I can say is Elon Musk, world richest.
Yeah. Poster child for narcissism. Is looking to buy Twitter.
Yeah, but so yeah, we'll probably do a stream now and then, but we won't be doing regular bi-monthly streams anymore.
So what he's going to have to do is he's going to have to create the frosted glass screen reader, and then send Jack links to
There you
Medium
go.
articles read through the screen reader.
That could work.
Yeah, Jack is the embodiment of the joke of, the food here is terrible and the portion's so small.
Yeah.
I've seen Annie Hall. I would like to point out that Rotten Corp said, so that means Frosted won't have a show next week. You managed to somehow get it exactly the opposite.
I'll have a
he was
show
like-
only next week.
he was making that joke because we were saying that it's a video that kills you after 7 days. That's why he was making that.
Okay.
Yes. And of course, Jack is dropping little inside jokes the whole stream.
Yeah.
Oh, did you notice those?
You were very subtle.
Yeah. But it's been a good run, and
It has, yeah.
I'm just thankful for all the pain and suffering I've been able to inflict on so many of you.
Frosted, I don't think any of us is running anywhere.
My soul is dead after this show.
My soul's been dead for decades. That's why I like this stream.
Say that's why you gotta be a ginger. You know, you never have to worry about losing it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna get up to the pearly gates, and they're gonna be like, "Huh, that's weird. Where did that go?"
Yeah.
All right.
There seems to have been a mistake. I'm afraid you're just gonna have to wait here for a while I get the manager.
All right, but so we should be back next week, Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, which I didn't even realize was going to be Friday the 13th.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
But so
That's
see you guys
right, everyone. The series will end by Frosted killing us all.
Hey.
With a machete.
only on the inside.
And then we
Alright.
can start our own quiz broadcast and remind people to remain indoors.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye, guys.
Buddy.
Well.